Very good morning to all my dear students. Hope you all are doing good and taking very good care of yourself. Welcome to Social Studies, Chapter 3, Tanks and Groundwater, Session 7. Children, this is a conclusion part of Chapter 3. Today we are going to learn about the quality of groundwater, minerals in drinking water, use of groundwater and conservation of water. Let's start. Quality of groundwater. Groundwater is usually mixed with many minerals. Sometimes the water is salty and sometimes it is sweet. Yes, children, in some places when you drink the water, you feel it is salty, and in some places it is sweet. It is so because of the presence of minerals in the water. This difference is because of the minerals which are dissolved in the groundwater. These minerals come from the rocks and soils underneath. Hence, depending upon the minerals which mix with the water, the taste and the nature of the water changes. In many mandals of Telangana, there is excess quantity of certain minerals like sodium, fluoride, chloride, iron, nitrate, etc. Drinking such water is not good for our health and can cause diseases which affect our bones, teeth, etc. In such situations, the drinking water should be properly treated to remove the excess minerals. As the taste of and the nature of the water varied from one place to the another place because of the presence of the rocks and the soils underneath, and it affects the water. And in many mandals of Telangana, we find that there was an excess means more than permitted quantity of certain minerals are mixed in a water, which affects our body. So before drinking, it is needed to properly treat that water, which should be safe for our health. In many mandals of Telangana, there is excess quantity of certain minerals like sodium, fluoride, chloride, iron, nitrate, etc. Yes, children, in some mandals of Telangana, there was an alert regarding the mixing of this fluoride mineral. It is allowed in a permitted, or it is having into a certain quantity only. But if it's excess, it definitely affects our health. Person affected by excessive fluoride in drinking water, it affects our bones, teeth, etc. The more than allowed or more than permitted quantity of any mineral is having bad effect on our health. So those who are consuming more or excessive fluoride, it affects the bones and teeth. Many times, water is polluted due to the excessive use of fertilizers, pesticides, or poor drainage. In our country, this problem is increasing day by day. Unless we take the preventive steps, most of the wells or river water soon will become unsafe for drinking or even for bathing. We are polluting our water resources not only by throwing the garbage and all that, even by using the excessive use of fertilizers, chemical pesticides, and in some areas because of poor drainage. So these type of problems are increasing day by day. So we have to take some preventive steps to preserve our wells and rivers for drinking purpose. Even if you are not taking any sort of steps to prevent these resources, it is not only unsafe for the drinking, even it's not safe for bathing also. Use of groundwater. Groundwater, like the rivers, is the common resource of all people and not just of those who have land over aquifers. However, at present it is being used only by those who have such lands. See, groundwater is, whether it's a river or the well, children, it is a nature's gift. So it is the resource, it's a common resource, it should be shared by everyone. But however, in some places there was dominating by the people, those who are having the land near the aquifers. Those who own land over aquifers tend to overuse the water, which decreases water table for all the neighboring people. Some of them dig deeper tube wells, which cause further decline in the water level. Yes, children, in some places the water is discharging at a rapid way. They are extracting more water, which leads to the depletion of water table in the nearby wells. So here the people, those who are digging deeper tube wells, it causes declining the water table in the particular surrounding areas. As a result, the wells in the neighborhood are going dry. Unless we use the groundwater as a common resource and in a restrained manner, can we ensure that everyone is able to benefit from them? Yes. We have to use the water in a restrained manner. See, when we are extracting more water, definitely it leads to the depletion of water table. So in a future, if you are digging deeper tube wells also, maybe in future you'll not be having water to get or to left out to pump. Today's generation has received water from the past as a sacred asset. We should pass it on to the future generation just as we received it. We should also develop ways of using and conserving water in a restrained manner. Otherwise, future generations will fight destructive wars over water and we will be responsible for it. Yes, children, as this water resource is a sacred asset for us as it has been passed to us by our ancestors and we have to preserve it for future generation. So it is a high time to preserve the water, to have a various means to conserve the water, and if we are not doing so at present or in this moment, definitely the future generation will fight destructive wars for the water. So it is our responsibility. We need a lot of blue to remain green. Quick recap. What we have learned in this session, children? We have learned quality of groundwater. It varied from one place to another place depending on the minerals mixed in it. Minerals in drinking water, whether the excessive quantity of minerals are good for health. Use of groundwater. How can we enhance the groundwater? It's a time for home assignment. Prepare list of diseases caused by the contamination or excess quantity of certain minerals in drinking water. Thank you.